If you have an area of the patio, front porch, or deck perhaps that's a little boring, needs a little color, you might want to consider planting a container garden. The first and most important rule in doing a container garden is to select the right pot. Make sure that the pot has drainage holes in the bottom for water to drain from. A lot of our new ceramic containers are really beautiful, but the problem is they don't have drainage. What you can do in that case is take a plastic pot that's not very pretty, plant in that, and then drop that down on a layer of gravel within that nice ceramic pot. The next important thing is to have a really good soilless mix. There are many kinds of mixes on the market that can be used for container gardening, and the nice thing about these soilless mixes is they're lightweight, they're well drained, and they really allow for great root growth for your containers. Then you want to pick out your containers. What we look for, if we're doing a container that has some potential to kind of sit where people are going to see it from all the way around, is to find something tall for the middle. That's what we tend to call the thriller. This plant's going to look good, it's going to take over and get really tall in the center. Then the second thing you do is select a plant that's going to be used as the filler. This plant just kind of fills in around the edges, and we put 2 or 3 of those, one on each side. And then the final plant that you select is what we call the spiller, of course, because that spills down over the side. So what we'll do is plant that right around the edge and allow that to then trail down over the side, covering the side of the pot. The next important thing then is to fertilize. These plants are growing in a soilless mix and they need additional nutrients. A good fertilizer, like a slow release or even a liquid fertilizer, can be used, but make sure you follow directions and do it all season long if necessary. And then finally, for your plant to really grow well and your container to look good, give it a good thorough soaking. And of course, when it comes to maintenance, don't let them dry out during the course of the summer. The nice thing about containers is you can move them anywhere you want if they're small enough. So if I have an area that needs sprucing up for a party, I'll just move this to that location.